This is the Raising the Bar podcast with Stefan Heinz, the show that takes you around the world to share interviews with some of the most successful and relevant people on the planet. Hear their stories and get the most important business lessons they've learned on their road to success, and get exclusive access on how to implement their success into your life and business. The Raising the Bar podcast is brought to you by the Strategic Advisor Board and your host, Stefan Heinz.
Hey, are you looking to scale your business from 5 figures to 6 figures or 6 figures to 7 figures? If you are, I have the perfect thing for you. What I want you to do today is I want you to go download a book. This book is going to take you through my 3-pillar system. It's 100% free. All you have to do is go to growfast.cash. I say again, go to growfast.cash, and you're going to be able to download my free international best-selling book, which is called Be Good, Be Brief, Be Gone. You can take that book. It's going to help you scale your business to the next level. Again, go download it. Be good, be brief, be gone. Growfast.cash. I say again, growfast.cash. Enjoy.
Welcome to the very first episode of Raising the Bar, where we dive into elevating our businesses with AI. I'm your host, Stefan Heinz, and I'm excited to have you with me on this journey. So whether you're a seasoned entrepreneur, an attentive business executive, that was a difficult word, or you're just curious about what AI can do for you, my focus and intention is to provide you with information that is relevant and valuable for you. And I'll certainly add a bit of entertainment into the mix, including some snafus like just now. So let me kick things off by giving you a little background of me. I've been seriously dabbling with AI now for about 4 years, and I'm not counting what I did during my time studying at the university like 30, 40 years ago. That just doesn't count. So last 4 years, definitely long enough to see an incredible development and its potential. And also long enough to know that AI is far from perfect. But since we humans aren't perfect either, at least the way I see it, I don't see any issue there. That's what makes this journey so fascinating for me. I started this podcast because I wanted to share some insights with you and also learn from you where you say, hold on, not so fast, or just, you have your own 2 cents. Let's hear it. So, one important heads up. If you're expecting here the latest prompt tricks and teaching on how to write the best SEO optimized blog post, I will definitely disappoint you. There's already so much stuff out there, so many channels, so many folks who are doing that, and who are beating each other every week with the latest, greatest. And a lot of that stuff actually is really good. I mean, I have no doubt about that. I'm just not covering that. There's already enough out there. If you're interested in learning to cook like a 5-star chef, you don't just copy some recipes, which is what I consider just copying some prompts would be. You might eventually get there, but what you really need is someone to explain to you why those 3 ingredients, whatever, work together really well. Like, what is it that makes the taste and the smell and all that kind of stuff? And so that from that, you can then learn and expand on your own. Just from following some prompts, you will have a hard time to understand why did it do that. And the same thing is with AI. So I'm interested in real world applications and the challenges. And yes, there will be frustrations and that come with adapting AI in a business. And I'm interested in hearing that as well. So let's get one important topic out of the way as well. And that is the speed of innovation. When ChatGPT came out in November 22, it was already an impressive tool, but it had its limitations. Like there was a cutoff date somewhere in September 2021, which was more than a year before it came out. Now, fast forward 18 months, and here we are with AI tools that can provide you with up-to-date news customized to your specific needs without you requiring to have any deep technical knowledge. Okay. Um, it's mind blowing every time we see new things. The pace of development is just staggering, and it's something we need to keep up with. So I thought I'll take a moment to explain how I relate to AI. Yes, it's a technology, but it's not like any other technology that we've seen before. It's not like you roll out Microsoft Teams or SharePoint or a new email system. It's very, very, very different. And it's evolving incredibly fast, like every few months, and it's doing things we couldn't have imagined just a few years ago. But that also means it's complex. Sometimes it can be confusing and definitely unpredictable in the good and in the bad way. So even the creators of AI platforms sometimes are surprised how fast things move. Side note, I listened to an interview with Eric Schmidt the other day, the former Google CEO, and he was referring to a conversation he had with Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI. And out of that conversation, the bottom line was where we're going with all this, where we expect to go with all that. Yes, they need billions and billions of dollars, but that's just the one thing. The billions, they can be generated and they're there. The bigger issue I see is what the way we're talking about it. We need so much energy that the US, at least at this point, the United States alone cannot produce the amount of energy that we need to keep all this running. Keep that in mind. So one of the analogies that I like to use and tell people often is I want to say back in May around this year, I compared AI to the PC development, the personal computer. And back in May, I said roughly we're in the DOS ages of where the PC was at the time. It's a bit clunky, it's pretty powerful, but far from a level of user friendliness that it would make sense for everyone to use it and for everybody to be second nature. That was May. That's just a few months back. Today, I would say we reached the status of like early Windows versions. Interesting progress, still far away from like everyday use for everybody. And maybe I'm not fair here. Maybe we're much further, but that's the way I see it. But definitely where I see this going by the end of this year, end of 2024, I think we will be hitting the equivalent of probably Windows XP in terms of functionality and quality and stability. I'll address that in just a moment here. So the speed in which this technology is evolving is just hasn't been around. We haven't seen anything like that in history. So as I said before, AI isn't perfect. Fine. Neither are we humans. So, when people compare the outcome of AI and compare it to the outcome of humans, sometimes what we get from humans is so bad that I wouldn't want to use it, and I'm pretty sure you're the same. So you've probably heard about those AI hallucinations that some of the models generate, and then you may have heard about intentionally false information that is spread by other people, like really intentionally feeding Facebook, other social media, emails, the news, whatever. Yeah, that is something that we now have to deal with. That has been introduced by AI. It's not new per se, but what's new is the ease in which these false informations can be generated and how real they look.
Looking to grow your business beyond 5 figures, 6 figures, 7 figures plus, what I want you to do is go download this book. The title is called Be Good, Be Brief, Be Gone. It will help you grow your business past 5, 6, and 7 figure. Go download the book today. Growfast.cash. I say again, growfast.cash, and download the book for absolutely free.
You see pictures these days of people, they look like could be taken with a high class, high category digital camera, and you wouldn't know the difference. You have to look very, very, very detailed to see the difference. So again, the issues per se are not new, but it's so easy for the bad guys to produce all that. So that's the one side. The other side is AI also is going to be used to identify those things easier and better for us. We're not there yet, but we'll get there very quickly. So it is a double-edged sword, and we just have to be aware of both sides. It's now the new reality. It's like identity theft was not a big thing, 20, 30, 40 years ago. Now it is. And same here. Let's switch gears a little bit. I want to emphasize that AI should be seen as a tool to augment human capabilities, not replace them. So let me say that again, because that's really important. I want to emphasize that AI should be seen as a tool to augment human capabilities, not just replace them. Yes, some jobs will go away. That's often the case with new technologies. That's nothing new. Example I use often is travel agents. I have a friend who is a specialized travel agent for high-level travel experiences, but most travel agents are gone. I don't recall the last time I went into into travel agent's office in a mall or wherever. No, I've been going online and book tickets, and I'm pretty sure everybody else here is doing the same. But at the same time, what that tells you is there will always be a spot for people who adjust and adopt in some niche with some specialty. It may have to be created, but almost always there will be something. Here's why all that matters to me. The way I see it, we live in a time where businesses that adapt quickly to new technologies will be the ones that not only survive, but will thrive. And AI, as far as I see it, I think I made that pretty clear, isn't for me just another tool in the toolbox. It really is a game changer. I've seen it with my own eyes. And therefore, I don't say that lightly. Like the other day, I delivered a 2-day training for a client in an industry most people, including myself, actually, I want to be honest here, would not necessarily expect AI to make a big difference. And within the first 1, 2, maybe 3 hours, they already had identified numerous significant performance improvements. And by the end of that second day, they were well on their way to redesign the entire business. It was amazing. And we all were like, holy moly, we had no clue. So why I'm saying that is you don't know what you don't know until you see it yourself. Yes. And I'm sure you've heard that before. So please let me just remind you of that. So yes, AI can help you scale faster, improve efficiency, and create entirely new revenue streams. And that's really the fun part. And there's a catch. And that is learning to use AI effectively is like learning a new language. It's not just about memorizing a few prompts, pulling a few prompts here and put the right prompt there. No, it's like a grammar. It's like a style. There is like different authors use different language. Some people who read a lot and who are good with reading, I'm not, but those who are, very often can point, this is a Hemingway, this is a Susan Sontag. You can tell those different people when you're really tuned in. So it's not just show me Excel, the first few functions, and then I can use it. There's more to that. Yes, we get some value from it, but not a lot. So for those who still think I'm on drugs, let me share a quick story here. The first passenger train in Germany, I'm from Germany, as you probably can hear, took place in December 1835. The top speed of the train was expected to be a little over 14 miles per hour. 14, 1-4, not 40, 1-4 per hour, miles per hour. Here's the kicker. At the time, doctors warned of the health hazards related to such high speeds. Today, we obviously laugh about that. And we also laugh about the people who in the 1980s and 90s said the internet was just a hype and that they didn't need a website because they had the yellow pages. And we all know how that went out. So, of course, I cannot predict the future. My intention here is to caution you and to just, I don't know how to say it other than be very, very curious. The buses are going very fast this time, and I highly recommend you don't let too many buses go by. So as we move forward with this podcast, I'm excited to bring on some great guests. I have already a few guests lined up, and we'll see what they have to say, what they're busy with, what they're curious about, what they don't like, where they say stay away from that, all that kind of stuff. And no, they're not AI experts. They're just entrepreneurs like you and I who are interested in what's next for them. So today I just want to set the stage with this. We're almost done here. So this is a space of honest, open conversation. So please consider yourself a part of this journey, not just a listener on the sideline. What I would love from you is for you to reach out. Let me know what's on your mind, what excites you about AI, where you're frustrated, where you've tried something and it didn't work out as you expected, or something that you're really looking forward to. Let me know what it is. Let's hear it. Now, this isn't just about me talking to you. I also want to give you something before we go here, and that is this week's AI tip. Take something that you deal with at work, whether it's a log file or an image of a detail of a construction site, an error message that keeps nagging you, or a report, whatever it is. You can use the actual report file or an image. Image is fine. Upload it to ChatGPT and then ask ChatGPT to explain that picture or that file to you. Have fun with that and let me know what you discovered. I'm curious. Thank you for joining me on this first episode of Raising the Bar. I'm thrilled to have you along with the ride, and I can't wait to see where this journey takes us. Remember, keep pushing the boundaries, keep asking those tough questions, and let's keep raising the bar together. Thank you. Have a good week.
Hey, we all want to scale our business. Hey, I have the answer for you today to help you do that. If you're looking to scale from 5, 6, even 7 figures and beyond, book called Be Good, Be Brief, Be Gone. I'm going to give it to you for free. All you have to do is type in growfast.cash. I say again, growfast.cash, and you can download the book for absolutely free. I hope the book helps you this year. Take your business to the next level. Again, go grab the book, growfast.cash. I say again, growfast.cash. I wish you the best and grow, scale, and win.
Thanks for listening to Raising the Bar podcast with Stefan Heinz. Please leave your feedback and visit strategicadvisorboard.com to get the latest and greatest best business advice on the planet. Follow us on social media for updates, and we'll see you on the next episode.
There it is. Magnum. Holy moly.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for!
Dear God.